Today, I'm trying to do my first video, and I have here, as you can kind of see it poking off on the side of the screen, the Asvine C80 in Galaxy Blue? Galaxy Blue. Let's see if I can focus the camera. Okay, yeah. It's, you really need to put it up to the light to see these swirls as compared, hold on, let me get out the blue glitter, which is just in the case right beside it. I should have had this one out already. Here we go. Yeah, this one, it's like a lot more obvious. And mine doesn't really have a very prominent white stripe. It's supposed to have a white stripe. Mine, I can kind of see the white, like, in here. Kind of. And then it's really not, but oh my goodness, look at that. Love this one, but this one is a lot more subtle. It's a lot less like glitzy glammy in your face about it, except, which I think is just an issue with the pour. All things considered, I don't think it's like how it's supposed to look like this. I think this is just the one I got. I know this one isn't supposed to look like this. But it's got a really nice, oh, it's not zoomed in. Okay, there we go. It's got a really nice grip, and I love that. And oh my god, the number 8 nib, I really like it. It feels like a different balance when you're like writing with it, because you're so far back, and you have to be, because you can't hold it like that. So anyways, yeah, there's that. But I have 4 inks, one of which is a shimmer mixture of an ink that doesn't come shimmery. my apologies. And then the other 3 are just shimmery, because this is a stub 1.1 I have. I kind of bought this just for this video. Like, I wanted practice making a video, so I just did it. Like, I just went and I just did it. Because I wanted a stub of this one, and in terms of a giant, very shimmer capable pen, this is your best bet, because I have this one in an extra fine. I'm not going to write on this page because this is where I'm going to be swatching, but I have this one in an extra fine, and it does not matter. It writes a little bit more like a fine, like a Western fine, because it's just such a huge nib that lays down so much ink, but there's so much shimmer in every single stroke, it's ridiculous. So with a stub, I can only imagine. But I have here, I have 2 Ferris wheel pressings in tiny little bottles. I have Phantom Mist. Nice ink. Even if I like it, I might not use it, because I have, the ink combo I have is going to be very similar to this. I know it. But will this one come out on top as like having more depth or something than the mix does, is what we're waiting for. And then this one is Astral Blue Odyssey. I don't know about this one, but I think it'll be nice to like compare it, as like, I'm not going to choose this one probably, but it should still be on the page. And then part 1 of the mixture is the Frost Glitter Potion from wearingeul, which I'm going to try again. I'm going to try it. And then Kiri-Same, because I have a basically full bottle from finding this. Totally like it was my grail ink, but I had like resigned to not finding it, except for the sample I had very, very generously from Daft Patience on Tumblr and Instagram. Very generous. They gave me a sample of Kiri-Same. I haven't even cracked into it, and I hadn't, because I was so scared. I was like, I don't want to waste this, you know? And then the day I had finally resigned and was just like looking at like ink suggestions for gray inks and had resigned, I'm not going to find this one. Lo and behold, I go on a little day trip with my mom, and guess what I find at a stationery store I was going to go to? This one, Kiri-Same. Kiri-Same. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, unfortunately. I will double check. But beautiful gray ink. It's like Kaweco Smoky Gray, but better. Oh my, ooh, oh geez. It's just Kaweco Smoky Gray, but like better. But also, I don't know if my Kaweco Smoky Gray was like messed up from being in front of a heater, because when I picked up the bottle, I could feel the heat on my hand, but not on the bottle. So I was like, but I think it's like developing problems, so I haven't even touched it. I think I might just throw it out. I don't know. Sucks, but it's a cheaper ink, so I'm not that worried about it. I also have this, and this one I know is not gonna go bad. Dear God, I hope it doesn't go bad. But anyways, that is that. And then I have a small sample from a random sample from Jet Pens, which I don't even think they do anymore, unfortunately. Monkey Head Nebula from Colorverse. Very shimmery, very nice blue underneath with that coppery shimmer. It's very nice. And it's like Astral Blue Odyssey, but with more depth. So it's like, if I like this one, realistically, I'm going to like this one more and go with this one. But that's that. And then to swatch, I'm just using... Actually, am I going to use this spoon? Yeah, this spoon isn't ever going to make contact with the bottles or anything, so it doesn't matter if it's a little bit crudgy, but it's just a random spoon from one of those little science kits that kids get as toys that are like, just like you're playing with them and you're like, I don't know if I should be touching this. You know what I mean? It's from one of those. And then this is a cocktail toothpick, but it's got a little round thing on the end, and it's the closest thing I could find. And it was very nice because I had a little conversation with the employee at the store about fountain pens when I revealed that that's what I would be using these for, fountain penning. So that was a very nice little interaction, and I'm very happy I got out and did that day because of it. And then, you know, water, pipettes, that sort of thing, sample vial, all the things you would need to make a little combination. So first, I'm going to swatch everything, which means I also have to stir everything up because they're all shimmery, which, you know, I find so long as you're putting shimmer in a TWSBI or something like these Asvine C80s, it's so not the end of the world. It works perfectly fine. I don't, like, people so warn against it, and, like, I would never put this in my Pro Gear Slim. Shimmer's never going in there. That is staying with Agicide. I think it might even be dedicated to Agicide now. That might be my, like, that ink goes in that pen. But this, these shimmery ones, they go so well in these pens that can handle them. I don't know why people are like, don't. It'll ruin it. And it's, I mean, I think it depends on what you want out of fountain pens compared to, everything. And I'm not going to write the names underneath in, actually I will. I have a, never mind. I have a dip pen right here. I can do that. Okay, I'm just gonna get to swatching this before it, deshimmerizes. Putting that down. Oh yeah, that's very nice. I'm just gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna, like that. Oh, yay. Wow. It's nice. It's quite nice. I really do like it. The Ferris wheel press inks that are good are really freaking good, but they're I'm not even gonna get into it. Won't even get into it. Okay, got a little bit on there. Alright. Oh, don't knock that over. Oh, I didn't get anything on it. There we go. Now what? You know. Now I did. Phantom Mist. FWP. And then I like this swatch method because it mimics uppercase print better than the swirlies do. And then I'm gonna rinse this off right here in my water. Dry it. And close this up before it spills. Okay, so there we have that one. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. That, I didn't realize it was so purpley. It's like more purple Earl Grey with shimmer in it. It's pretty freaking nice. It's pretty freaking nice. I think beside it, I'm gonna do Astral Blue Odyssey. Crystal? Astral Blue Odyssey. I didn't show this bottle again. So this is just one of their little 10 milliliter samples, which, if you're gonna buy Ferris wheel press inks, just buy the 10 milliliters. It's a lot, all things considered, for most pens, especially cartridge ones. Maybe not like if you have a bunch of TWSBI Ecos, I wouldn't suggest it, because they don't fill very well out of these, but, yeah. Cartridge pens where you can just stick a pipette in it, you know, works great. It's definitely a lot easier to mix bottles that are a little bit empty. Just gonna get it. Gonna do this. Gonna dry it off. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix it a little bit with this because I can do that. Put that down carefully, push this down a little so I can see what I'm doing. Ooh. This one did not need the spoon. This one just went down. Thick. Okay. Like that. And then this guy. Astral Blue Odyssey. Ferris wheel press. Oh, my apologies for that annoying little song. Just drying it off over in my little thing. Sorry. 1 second. Frog in my throat. Okay. There's that one. It's went on really thick. Where's my... Okay. I'm gonna just use this to dab up some of that because it doesn't need to... Like, technically what matters in a swatch is that right there, the writing. We're just gonna fold this paper towel over so it doesn't... Like, because this doesn't really tell you anything about how it's gonna look in a pen, all things considered. Oh, goodness. I still have it open. Okay, I think I was underestimating this one. This one is quite nice. It's not very shimmery, though, yet. I don't think. Maybe it got dabbed up. I don't know. It didn't have much shimmer in it. Or maybe the shimmer compacted all at the bottom. Oh, this has been in frame the whole time. A little piece of paper that was protecting part of a stamp, so it didn't stamp this part. That's all that is. Okay, and now I'm also just gonna... Like that. There. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna move down. Oh, I'm also gonna scooch back and then scooch forward. Monkey Head Nebula. That's the next one I'm gonna swatch, and then we're gonna make the combination of Kiri-Same and Frost from Wearingeul. I've tried these in other Iroshizuku inks. They work. They work fine. They don't... Nothing happens, so... It's fine. Monkey Head Nebula is so shimmery, and the shimmer mixes in really well, which is really nice, all things considered, compared to other ones. Oh, look at that. That is... Okay. There. I like the way that swatch looks with the little spaces in it, actually, so I'm going to keep it. Now I'm going to smooth it out. And then I need this. Oh, I have my special pen case there for my 2 pens that cost the most, which is, there's a really funny disparity between them. key head nebula. Oh, I'm gonna scooch this up. Key head nebula. Colorverse. Doop 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 doop. Okie dokie. There we go. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This one, I like it more because it is more space themed compared to like astrology themed. This one has nothing to do with space, but it's really nice. And I picked it out. Just gonna put this back in here. And then finally we're gonna make the Kiri-Same mix. So I'm gonna take out my bottle. Look at it. It's a nice bottle. Ooh, it's a nice bottle. Just gonna do it a little bit off camera, sorry. Freaking crap. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm only gonna do like 3 milliliters. So what's 1 to 3.3? 1 to 10, I mean. Or 2.5, what would that be? Oh my goodness. Wow, my hands are really shaky right now. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that's good. There we go. Oh, where did this go? I guess over here. I'm just gonna wipe this off where it got on the edges. Oh my goodness, that was shaky hands. Oh wait, I know what I should be doing. Oh, don't knock over the water with your shaky hands. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go, my little stand. My little incredibly makeshift stand. Okay. This and this. And the wearingeul potions are lubricated. So they help the ink flow better, but they will also make it wetter a little bit. Like, not like out of the world, out of this world, but it will. A little bit. I'm gonna put these. Oh no! Okay, that was dry. Holy moly, that would have really peeved me off. Okay, and then we're gonna take another pipette. And oh no, this is gonna take some mixing to, okay. I might have to cut out a little bit of this. Out it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, oh right, this, okay. I guess I can show you this part, kind of. The awful little stopper that you need to use. I mean, I bet it keeps it from evaporating, but holy moly. Oh, my fingers are so glittery now. Thank you, wearingeul, for not just doing that. Why isn't it in like a squeeze bottle or something? I don't get it. I don't get it. They could have done this so much better. Oh, so glittery. So glittery. Shoot. Okay, well, at least I have a paper towel with me. Didn't really help. I'm gonna be fucking glittery forever. I think that was the first time I swore. Oh no. Oops. Okay. Oh wow, guys. Wow. Okay. Can you see that? I don't trust these potions to be the actual color they're supposed to be because of how iridescent they look. And also, look at how my hands are sparkly. And they're a mess. I literally prefer using the mica powder to it. But mica powder is terrible, I think, in some way, in some part of the production. So I wouldn't, I don't know. Okay, I think it's all the way mixed. Okay, 3, I need like 0.3, like that much. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay. There we go, and then stir this. You can see having a little stand helps tremendously. Okay, and then I'm not going to add any more shimmer than that, because I added quite a bit, all things considered. Okay, that is on. This is on. It can go back in its home. Probably never to see the light of day again. I don't like these. I don't like these. I don't like the way they work. I don't really like the end result either. I'm just trying it again because I don't want to brush it off that much, unfortunately. Move this off to the side a bit so I can swatch it. Okay. Okay, no, this is shimmery. Okay, what did I do wrong last time then? Okay, it's significantly more gray. And maybe I didn't put enough still. I don't know. I don't know. Kiri-Same plus. Oh. Okay. Frost. Frost. Pilot plus. Wearingeul. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. So these are my options. I was talking smack on Astral Blue Odyssey earlier, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. Kiri-Same is significantly more gray than Phantom Mist is. Phantom Mist is purpley. It's purpley. Okay, yeah, I was not using the glitter potions right, I don't think, because that is a lot better than I imagined they would be. I'm gonna mop up some of this excess ink, and then with this corner, here we go. Okay, wow. You know what? I'm gonna struggling to choose. Struggling to choose now. Monkey Head Nebula is... I don't have much of it, and I want to use it. So, while this is really nice, and I do also really want to use this, like, look at that, like, baby blue shimmer in the bottom with that little bit of... Okay, so maybe it just depends on ink color and what you use it with. Because this is, like, quite nice. Actually, I have to label it at some point. What am I gonna do? For first fill, I'm doing Monkey Head Nebula. That's what's getting filled in this, because it's the most galaxy themed, so that's what it's gonna be. So let me get Monkey Head Nebula back in frame, back mixed up in glitter, which isn't hard because it's a very well-made ink compared to the Ferris wheel press inks that just get their glimmer so compacted at the bottom. Like, they're so nice when you get them working, but when they're not working, and it's lame. Or unfortunate, I guess, is a better word than that. My apologies. I'm gonna stick this little sample vial right here. I'm gonna put it back in. Oh my goodness, wow, that was almost a major spill. Whoa, oh my god, okay. Wow, me, that was crazy. You are not the brightest. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I need to... Here we go. Okay. This is the converter. Very nice converter. Asvine has very nice converters in these pens. Okay, I hope that makes the shimmer up. Okay. Alrighty. More like that is better. And then I'm just gonna prime it on this piece of paper towel that is out of view. Okay, I did that with zero mess. Wow. Good job, me. Wow. Okay, and finally we're going to do a writing test with this pen, and it's not going to be very long, but I will be using it. I will be using it. And it will make appearances later if I make more videos. So, let's just cap it for a second before the big reveal. Get this all closed up. Like that over there. And then we're gonna move this, we're gonna move these things over in the out of frame, and we're going to take this Asvine C80. Oh, it just glides. Asvine C80. Oh shoot, I didn't write that right. Okay, just gonna dab that up and make it obvious that I didn't mean to write that because I didn't write it right. Okay. Asvine. There we go. Asvine. Kind of looks like a T, but you know what I mean. Asvine C80. Stub 1.1 millimeter. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Monkey head. Oh, what happened there? Monkey head nebula. Sorry, colorverse. Wonderful. Look at that. Wow. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of like that. It's a thinner stub, it feels like. It really does feel like if you position your pen and go this way, you can, it's really easy to manipulate it for like drawing, which is kind of what I wanted it for, drawing and writing. So yeah, I'm gonna show all the swatches and then I'm gonna show the pen off, and that will be all. So let me take it off the backing. This is the first one we swatched, Phantom Mist. Then we had Astral Blue Odyssey. Then we had Monkey Head Nebula, which is the one I ended up choosing. And then Kiri-Same plus Ferris, which worked significantly better. I guess I didn't mix them enough. last time I used them. So I guess I will try using them again, but I don't like the way they work. And then, it's not all the way dry, the bottom writing, but, oops, monkey head nebula in the pen. It's great, I think, honestly, and I'm excited to use it. All right.